Hey guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2006 Chevy HHR. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, this is meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So take a look around the vehicle and then we'll go for a drive. And this one, Matt just put a wheel bearing on. It needed one fairly badly, I think. Let me roll down my window. I always roll them down just because I don't want to get locked out of the car. Okay, so I know he put a wheel bearing on the front passenger side, I believe. And other than that, I don't really know a whole lot because the last time I drove it, it was loud as crazy nuts stuff. So here we go. It's that burnt orange color, which is always like a really, it's really awesome. I don't know, they're really pretty, I think. I don't know if I like the color on anything except cars, but it's really pretty on this car. So as far as rust dense things go, there's a little bit of rust right there on the wheel well, but I don't see it really anywhere else. These tires are pretty good condition, probably 65% on the rear, and not as good on the front, probably at least on the front driver's side right at the wear bar. So probably needing to be replaced. Still has some tread, but needing to be replaced in the front. Inside, it's been detailed, obviously, except for where the driver's seat is, you know, where someone's been sitting and all of that. It looks like there's a little bit of clear coat. I've noticed this a little bit in a couple places around the car. I don't know if it's just this year in this color, but there's a little bit of clear coat coming off. Again, backside looks like it's been detailed in good condition. Let's see if my door is unlocked. I don't think it is. Let's go and knock my doors. Where's my unlock button? Unlock. Let's try that. Okay, so the back hatch may not open. I'm wondering if it's this control pad down here, although I can hear the control pad going, like I'm not feeling any push. So I replaced that control pad on a Tahoe that I had. Cost me like 12 bucks on eBay in about an hour, but for right now that back hatch isn't opening, and I'm wondering if it's that control pad. I don't know for certain, but that's that right there. On this side, body looks pretty decent. I don't really see any noticeable rust or dents or dings or anything like that. All right, now we go for a drive. I did notice this driver's side door panel is loose. You see right there, it looks, I don't know if they were replacing this handle right here, because I know that those are really common for coming loose, and I don't know if they got, I think it just needs to be realigned and put back in, but so I'll mess with that. But it looks like this clip isn't going all the way in, so I'll mess with that. For right now it is a little bit loose, but it doesn't affect anything. It's just there. Okay, windows are here in HHRs. Driver's side window works. Passenger, let's see, this is the rear driver's side. Rear driver's side window works. Rear passenger side window works, and the passenger side window works. Let's see, we've got a sunroof, and that does not appear to work, so I'm gonna say the sunroof does not work. We've got the radio does work. I've got heated seats that also work, and the heat, I've got it on, it works as well. So we've got 208,000 miles on here. We do have a traction control light on. Like I said, I know Matt had replaced the wheel bearing, and the ABS light and the traction control light and the brake light were all on, because they usually come on with that problem, but I did clear the codes to get those off of there, and so we'll see if anything comes back while we are driving. But for now we will go for a drive and see what else we've got. I do know that this has electronic power steering, and the power steering is kind of tight. It's not like super hard where you have to use all your muscles, but it is harder than it should be. And so I imagine the electronic power steering is beginning to fail. I don't know what that takes on a Chevy. I've looked at it on a Ford and a Dodge. Usually it's just replacing that rack and pinion on there. So, but outside of the power steering, it's driving well. It drives pretty smooth. And it is a whole lot quieter with that wheel bearing fixed. That is one of the loudest wheel bearings I have heard in the 15 years that I have been in business. But it drives smooth and I don't hear any other suspension noise. Left turn signal works, right turn signal works. There's a person behind me who probably thinks I'm crazy. There's a little bit of vibration in the wheel, and that's probably due to that tire. Usually when you feel a vibration in the steering wheel, it's tire related. When you feel a vibration in the brake pedal, it's it's brake related, like pads, rotors, that type of thing. And then I think when you feel a vibration like in your seat, it's suspension related, I think. So being on the wheel, I think it's probably just that. I didn't check the passenger side tire, but I know the front side tire just didn't have a whole lot of tread on it. And it's not a huge vibration, it's just a little bit there. Get turned here, and see, even with the weak power steering, I am turning with one hand. I mean, it is harder, but I am turning with one hand, so it kind of gives you a little bit of an indication of the amount that it takes to turn it. It's not as much as like with my Ford truck. I have to use both hands to turn that one. We're going to try our cruise and see if that works. I've got my cruise engaged, so my cruise is working. Let's find my windshield wipers. My windshield wipers work. Let's see. I think that's about it. My brakes. I did not mention my brakes. Brakes are good and solid. No grinding or vibration. They're not brand new, but they still stop the car just fine. It's not like they're failing. They're just not brand new. So that's that. If you have any further questions, give me a call, shoot me a text. My cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.